All right, what is up, Camelot? It is so good to talk to you guys again. This is Queen Ray here, and we're going to talk about some things in relation to the Sunfire Castle battle. So I sent everybody a personal message with instructions on what to do when it comes to our attack rally, when it comes to our garrison rally, etc. I'm going to show you how to do those troop formations and what I want those to look like, and then I'm also going to show you as well as I can how to garrison something, and then how to refill your troops once you've garrisoned that place. So we're going to talk real quickly first on your troop formations. Okay, so for troop formations, you're going to use this guy right down here. So this where it says troops. So we're going to click on that, and then we're going to hit squads. Now, I've already saved my squads, but I'm going to just show you how it's done. So first things first, I'm going to take off all of everything. So we take out everything. I want to put together my attack garrison. So if you remember correctly, in my message I sent out, we want Jesse first, 2 other heroes, but we need to make sure that one of those 2 other heroes is not Sergi, and you're gonna see why in a minute. But so I'm gonna click on my heroes here, and then I want Jesse first. Then let's just say for the kicks and giggles, I'm gonna do Gina because she's my strongest marksman right now, and then I'm not gonna do Sergi. For me, I'm gonna do Natalia. You could do Flint. You could even do one of the blue ones if you have nobody else. But so these are the 3 that I'm gonna put in here. And then you want to do a troop ratio for attack, if possible, of, you want to do 50, 20, 30. The infantry will hold defense while the marksmen are going to fire. So you want to do this for your attack rally. Then, after you've put everybody in, you're going to go down here and go to save. So first thing I need to mention before I forget is that in this battle, the rule is going to be you can only use T8 troops and above. So that's level 8 troops and higher. So you might not be able to do these ratios exactly if you do not have enough troops that are T8 and above. So as you can see here, I do have a couple of these guys down here. I will not be using those at all whatsoever during the battle. I will only be using my highest level, which for me is going to be these level 9s up here. So make sure that when you're doing and saving these, that you are not using anything under level 8 troops, because what's going to happen is if you use troops under level 8, they're going to fill up your infirmary, and you're going to end up losing them or losing higher level troops, because it's going to be a chaos battle to the 9s. So you're going to have to keep up on not only healing your troops, but also you're going to have to watch to make sure your infirmary doesn't fill up. So back to this. So now we're going to tap save here, and you're going to see I already have these here. So we're just going to save under, I put down AT1, attack 1, and you're going to save it by troop ratio, because that is what's going to help keep everything so that you don't have to watch it as much. So I'm going to hit confirm there. So now, if I, let's say, go to, let's say I'm doing a Proletariat 5, and I hit rally, and I hit attack 1, boom. It's already loaded for me. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to do anything. It's just right sitting there for me. Okay, now we have our garrison one. So this is going to be the second troop formation that you need to do. So we're going to do here, you are going to do Sergi first. Remember, you cannot use Sergi in the first one because that will mess everything up when we're going to have to play our dance later. So I'm going to do Sergi. Now I know that I used Gina and Jesse in my first rally. So I'm going to pick Molly and Bahati for this one. Not Gina, because I've already used her in the first one. Not Jessie, because I've already used her in the first one. So we're going to do that. And then for the troop ratio for this one, it's going to be much different than anything that you've probably done before. For this one, it's going to be 60, 30, 10, because dealing damage is not what we're caring about when we are garrisoning. We are caring about staying strong so that people cannot break what we're doing. So I'm going to hit confirm here. I'm going to hit save. And then for me, I have it under GAR or garrison, save by troop ratio, confirm. So now if I was to go out and to run a rally, oh, hello, Notorious. If I was to run a rally and I hit garrison, boom, ratio is already fit for me. I don't have to think about it. I can just go. Okay, now guys, I'm going to teach you how to do the dance, because the dance is going to be the hardest part of all of this. So since I mentioned his name, I Am Notorious here is going to be leading our rally to take our turret. And we need to be very specific about how we do this. So I Am Notorious is going to lead the rally. And when you join the rally, you are going to be joining the rally with your Jesse. And so let's just pretend that we're in the rally. We've gone, and we are sending the rally. We're going to attack whoever's in there. Even if someone's not in there at the moment, we're going to be going to attack. Okay, so now here I am. I'm in here. People are going to be attacking us like mad. Think Crazy Joe with the red lines, the flashing screen, everything. So your people are going to be in here. You cannot take them out to switch for Sergey. Because if you take them out to switch for Sergey, that is, for me, that would be taking out 100K troops, 100,000 troops. Someone's going to be able to take it from us if we do that. So this is what you're going to do. I'm already in here. I can only have one person in the turret at a time. So what we're going to do though is I'm actually going to send my second set of troops. So you're going to see here at the bottom, my troop ratio is not what I want it to be. And that's okay, because I can only use my 9s. I currently have most of my troops in the other one. That's going to be okay. So that's my troop ratio for now. That's okay. So I'm going to deploy. And then here's the thing. You cannot pull, like I mentioned, you cannot pull that garrison troop out because we're going to get hit. So as your infantry, your garrison is heading out, you're going to watch it. And so now I'm at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to now pull 2, 1, and boom. So this is the dance that you're going to need to do. You're going to send Jesse in. As soon as we are in that turret, you are going to send your garrison troop immediately afterwards so that you can recall them right before. Now, as our garrison, it's going to be hit constantly. Honestly, just imagine just Crazy Joe for 2 hours, and this is basically what we're going to be doing. It's going to be insane. So the last thing I want you guys to do is to create a fill. So this one is going to have no heroes, and you're going to save a fill. And you want to focus mainly on your infantry and your lancers. So try to do the 60, 30, 10 like we talked about. You're going to hit save. I have mine as FIL, fill, save by troop ratio, confirm. Now, my garrison is in here. As it's getting attacked, it's getting hit with troops. So I am losing troops, and troops are going into the infirmary while this is happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to immediately just take my fill, and I'm just going to deploy troops. So, made a mistake there and I added my blue troops, so you're going to have to remember not to do that. But basically, as people are attacking us, I am sending in new troops. And because no one's attacking me, as you can see on this screen, these troops are just going to be sent back to my city. But in a battle, what it'll do is it'll take out how many troops. So you can actually see here that beforehand, my troops were only 70K. Now they're 104K. And so as soon as you send your garrison troop in, you're going to start sending troops. You're going to heal your troops and you're going to send them in. Heal your troops and send them in. Heal your troops and send them in. Because that is how we're going to be able to keep our turret when we get it. All right, Camelot. So that is what we're going to be doing for the Sunfire Castle battle. We should be having some visitors come over, hopefully from Pro and from Valor and from THC, so that we can all participate and earn these rewards, because those charm gear materials, they get expensive. Like if you look here already, just for this one, I need 40 and 60. I do not have any. I need more. And we're going to get some with our rewards. So I hope to see you guys there. I know it's going to be super early in the morning for everyone, but we'll do our best. Long live Camelot. Long live the Knights of the Round Table. Love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.